for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my tag team partner, the man in black. He is your friend. He is my friend. He is the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
Yo, yo, yo.
Here with an AEW Dynamite review for July 9th, 2025. Derek, we are at the Go Home Dynamite. Before we get to All in Texas, we got a preview for All in Texas. We got to get Derek's picks. Got to talk a little Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, all that, and then some, man. So appreciate everyone who is up in here. Always all love. Always all love. Thank you, guys. I see people are floating in here from the chat. Derek, how are things?
Everything's smooth sailing, my guy.
All right. You were a little late tonight on the
That is true. I had to help a student. She was not feeling her coach.
Yeah. We need you to work on the swing with the intern.
Gotcha.
Off the tee, though. Off the tee.
Teamwork is always important.
Always, because they get a little sloppy. I'm like, what are we chopping wood here? What's going on? Let's get it.
Out here like Paul Bunyan.
It's a hit, though, to them. That's all they care about.
This is true.
If you are joining us for the first time, I know it's a lot. There's a lot of things that I could ask for, but I need you to do me a quick favor. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. And if you're already subscribed, tell a friend. Listen to the audio versions. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube, you name it, YouTube Music, Pandora. Like, we have our own Pandora station. Go over there, find us, Everything Pro Wrestling. Like, subscribe. Go listen to some old ones, man. We got some fun ones in there in the old podcast chamber for you guys. So
Yep.
it is greatly appreciated. Let's get into the comment section, shall we? First up, we got my guy Clown saying, "Evening, everyone." What's good, Clown?
What's up, Clown?
We got Matt Lopez says, "Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good Dynamite."
Yes, sir.
He's a Swerve Destruction Company. How dare you? How dare you?
Hey, I respect it.
XG Dub, what's good? What's good?
X.
What's up? Appreciate you. My tag team partner on Mondays on Clash of the Podcast, Sean Hubbard of Hubbard Wrestling Weekly, says, "Question: how can anyone with a brain say AEW is not entertaining? WWE, take notes. This is how you do a go-home show for your pay-per-view. Blessings, Conrad." My guy Derek, happy all-in week.
My guy Hobbs.
Yes, I'll be on Hub's show on Friday. We're going to be talking about the 4 Horsewomen. Then, if you guys saw today, ROH Supercard review will be going up after. We'll do a quick review after the show on Friday. It'll be me and Rob, I believe, for that. Saturday, me and Derek will have you covered with Sean, I believe, for the AEW All in Texas show. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of different things going on and happening here. So thank you. We got people at the door. Sir Quills, what's up, Conrad and Derek and chat? Your boy Sir Quills is back to enjoy 2 of my favorite bros, Brother Conrad and Brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW.
Hashtag Trash Dookie.
Hashtag Doodoo Butter. B-Boy Skyline said, "Y'all in Texas?" No, we're not in Texas. But y'all, no, we're not. We're not going there, Derek. I can't deal with that heat right now.
Nah, man.
Listen, we're all out. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We'll stay in Toronto. We'll stay in that area. Doug says, "Another Wednesday, another Dynamite review." Conrad, Derek, look at that. The Derek order still in effect. Jocelyn said, "A lot of crying comes Saturday when Miss Mone wins. Get ready." I don't care, Jocelyn. Cry. D Rich says, "Still waiting for Tony Khan to make the AEW World Trios Champ match official for All In Saturday. Gabe Kidd is a great third member for Claudio and Yuta." We still got Collision happening too, so He continues. I remember Gabe Kidd doing the giant swing to Tsuji and said it was for Claudio. Two great bald wrestlers. Respect the baldy.
Clear baldy.
Shout out to my guy, the professor, Nick Harrison. Nick, when you gonna start managing people? All right, guys. Appreciate all of you. Let us I guess let's just hop in, man. Let's talk a little Dynamite tonight.
Let's
Derek.
do it.
This show going in, I felt pretty good about All In. There's usually like the detractors who are going to try and bring up things. Oh, this person wants to leave. What about this that's going on? What about that? I'm over it. I'm sick of it. I think it's just best we ignore it.
Yes, I agree. Totally agree with that.
You watch the shows you want to watch, whether it's the counter book shows, whether it's something else, you get in where you fit in. All right.
Watch whatever piques the interest, man. Just go ahead and watch it.
Tonight, we opened up with Timeless Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné final face-to-face. They rolled out the red carpet for this one. They had the chairs. I thought they cut a really good promo back and forth. Now, look, this was the most like WWE-ified you could get. And I know Mercedes is not for everyone. Some people are like, oh, it's her. Oh, I don't like her because of this. I don't like her because of that. And that's fine. But I think they delivered on this promo big time.
Yeah, I don't think you could deny the aura or the
Don't say that word, please, around here. I'm gonna buy you a synonym right now, sir. The character work. The charisma.
There you go.
The riz, as the kids say today.
Cinema.
Another band term.
Just the way that this was thought out and planned and articulated. How could you not like that? How could you not? Like these are promos that you ask for, dare I say, on a day-to-day basis.
This is how you build a match, though. She said how she felt. She said that like your fear is being ordinary. And I love Timeless Toni Storm's line of like, I don't want to go out. I can't say the word she used, but I can't go out ordinary. So
yes.
She's basically willing to put it all on the line, and they both will for different reasons. Mercedes' background with the belts hanging on the ropes was beautiful as well. She was like, oh my goodness. I was like, this is it, man. This is it. This feels like a big time match. On any other show, I'd be like, Tony Khan, this is your main event. He has 3 main events like this in the palm of his hands. Yes. Technically, you could probably argue 4. Maybe 5 if you're really into the gauntlet matches. He's got main events like right there.
You definitely could argue 4.
Yeah. I think that tag match could be the 4th because there's a stake. Yeah. But look at this. They go out there, Derek, and I think they delivered, man.
Oh, without a doubt, man. Like anybody, put aside your feelings for whatever company you enjoy to watch and whatever company you enjoy to not watch. A promo is a promo. A good promo that is cut is a good promo that is cut. This was an excellent promo. I will give props to any company who can lay out a good promo for me.
Yeah.
You can't ask for more than that.
And they got in right here. They delivered. Aura farming is unreal. And AEW B-Boy says, this is a good promo between these two women. Honestly, one of the most highly anticipated matches of the weekend and year.
Yes.
I agree, Matt. Toni Storm and Mercedes Moné promo segment. That wasn't cinema. That was theater. I agree, Quills. C hates Aura. All right, actually, Dub. I appreciate you. There's only 2 things from Texas, and I'm certainly one of them. Tony, yes, I did catch the line when she said that. Bucks, Will, Swerve are on the poster with the other big 3. So, in my opinion, it's the 4th main event. I think every hour one of these matches happens.
Oh yeah, you know what? When Toni Storm said there are 2 things from Texas, you know what I thought about, bro?
Full Metal Jacket.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Terrible. Arlie Emery.
Rest in peace, my guy.
Crazy drill instructor in that movie.
That dude was funny.
Was he in Texas Chainsaw Massacre too?
Yeah.
Dinner. T-Ferg, what's good, man? Appreciate you. Look, and Quill's new too. Love it, man. So then after that, we go into John Moxley cutting a promo on Hangman Page, basically saying like, "Are you gonna toe the line?" I was like, "Hold the line, love isn't always on time." Whoa. If you don't know, he had Under Pressure too. He said that I started doing Logic a little bit, but he basically just said like Hangman's not built for this, and anything he's willing to do, he's willing to go further. So.
Yes. This should be a very, very interesting match.
We'll talk about it when we get to it. Young Bucks pull up in their ugly limo with their pictures all over it. Boo. Their heels.
Trash.
Yeah, get those magnet strips off that limo right now. But that's what they did. They were out there doing their thing.
Yes, they were.
Yeah. And following up from that, man, we get an opener. Shout out to Tony Khan putting up matches late, got me scrambling.
Right.
Bandito and Brody King versus Proto Shida.
I like it.
Yo, these boys look kind of beast in this. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah.
And Brody King and Bandito worked as well.
Yes.
It was fun, man. Good high flying moves from everybody. Even the big man flew to the outside and wiped out everyone.
And you know how I feel about the big men doing
Derek prays for you all when it happens.
I hold my breath until you land.
I also liked Bandito hopping up on the ropes and then doing that flip moonsault to the outside on Fletcher.
Yeah.
Magnificent. Bandito has been on his ish, bro. He's been on fire. If you didn't, go to YouTube for Ring of Honor, and they have the CMLL matches. Derek, go watch Bandito versus Mascara Dorada. You will see that pop up on the end of the year awards for EPW, I promise, because I already put it in. Bandito's got a couple matches in there now.
You know what? It's fair. It is fair.
He was on one, and I was happy that he got to do that and handle his biz. After he did that flip, though, Takeshita was playing no games, hits him with a big forearm. Falcon Arrow, I think is it called the Ring of Fire? I can't remember the name of his finisher. Something fire, but Falcon Arrow between the legs. 1, 2, 3. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is Ring of Fire.
Yeah, he hits it and he ends up getting the win for his team, man. MJB, what's good, man? Welcome, man. Yo, Quills, you gotta chill, bro. Private Pile. Mox mentioned the last time they had a Texas death match. When I heard podcasters complain why it wasn't mentioned last week, I saw people delete that too after they said that foolishness. Yo, awesome, real. I'm about to really say something real quick. Me and Derek have been rocking with AEW since before this company started.
Yes,
we were here during some bad times, even, and I'm talking like October of last year. Those were some rough shows to get through. We told y'all like they weren't great. We were like, it's like a D tonight.
Yeah.
And sometimes, some weeks they had focus, then they would lose all focus. Yep. And they were trying to figure out how to rebuild. Yo, stop giving your time, your money, and your ears to people who do not watch or care about AEW. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of the ish. I've been here. He's been here. Rob's been here. Anyone who rocks with EPW's been here. Y'all been here who are in the chat. I'm tired of it. Start pumping us up. Forget these bums who want to come out here and don't know what they're talking about. Oh, Mercedes has creative control over 7 companies. She'd be running the wrestling world. Cut it out, dude. Right. How dumb can we be with this? She has creative input. There's a difference between that and control. Yes. Creative control is what Hulk Hogan had.
Yes.
And to a degree, Bret Hart. Come on, fam.
Facts.
Come on, fam. Cut this out, man. I'm tired of this. Raging Fire. Thank you. Raging Ring Fire. That's all I know. Falcon Arrow. Call it its proper terms.
Done.
But yeah, man, show us some love, man. I'm tired of this. B-Boy said G1's gonna be crazy this year. Absolutely, bro. Why did Bandito take the pen here? Why are you not protecting your champion regardless of promotion? You don't have to always protect the champion too, though, because I think that became like too commonplace. Like if you think about the 90s, bro, like you knew what they were gonna do. Like, okay, well, he's not taking the pen, so it's obviously, Taka Michinoku who's gonna eat the pen in the match. Like
something. It was almost a guarantee that you knew who was taking the pin and who wasn't.
Right. T-Ferg, I hope they can rebuild that tag division. That's the area where they need to fix up the most currently.
Yes.
And at one point they had the best tag division, but attrition.
Yeah.
Was Bandito getting pinned? I think that's why they do that, because now does that mean Takeshita's not going to win? That used to be the old rule too. Or does that mean Bandito's about to lose to Takeshita? I don't know. I told you, I want to see Takeshita as the B-Boy mentioned the G1. I want to see him become the IWGP champion personally. We all know Mercedes made a deal with, chill. E. Welcome, E. Welcome, my friend. All love, E. Support my guy, Easy E, man. He's been doing some good streaming.
What's going on, brother?
Speaking of creative control, today's the anniversary bash at the Beach 2000 incident.
Oh,
Hulk Hogan, you piece of shit. Yo, my man Vinny Rue was wilding that night. Wilding crazy. We get the Outrunners, man. If you did not watch Collision, Outrunners and FTR had a fantastic match. And guess what? They never really left the ring in that match. Fan-freaking-tastic. They're building off of this feud. They call out FTR here. Okay, cool. We can live with that.
Right.
And then we find out it's going to be FTR, Christian, and Nick versus the Outrunners and Jet Speed. Fine 8-man tag.
Yeah. It's going to be sloppy, though.
You're hating. FTR, Christian, and Nick kind of make a deal backstage about what they're going to do. You scratch my back, I scratch your back kind of deal. What does that mean?
Scratch.
We'll find out. And then we get to the next match, added last minute again, Ricochet versus Blake Christian. He's vanilla, baby. Ricochet's out here. He has formed a new group with the Gates of Agony.
Yes. You know what? It's good for them, because I feel like they were just getting the short end of the stick a lot, and I can't say I'm too big of a fan of that. Like, they Gates of Agony are good.
Why my boy Khan got to take the pen all the time?
Khan does.
Now see, Quills, that's an area where you could get mad. Khan always takes the pen.
He does.
Come on, man.
Which is unfair. It is very unfair.
I'm like, what do we got going on here, man? What do we got going on here? But on the real, they look good here. They even put a little beat down on Blake Christian. He got to do a few spots and ran away, but eventually he got caught.
Yes.
And Ricochet hits the spirit gun, and then he hit I don't know if it's the saving grace between the legs, whatever you want to call it, the curtain call. But he lands that move, and he picks up the win here. Ricochet is going in, and we find out he is also in the men's casino gauntlet now, if he gets to make it in.
Right. I like it. Let's shake some things up real quick.
Yeah. Eric, what's happening? I hope you're right that Hayter returns. I'd love to see her come back. Hopefully she's recovered. Takeshita versus ZSJ for the IWGP would go crazy. Yes. I need more Outrunners. They're great. Blake Christian did very good, and yes, more Outrunners. I'm telling you, you're going to see more of these guys on Collision. Ricochet's group is a One Piece reference. Khan is tasty. Jocelyn.
Oh, behave.
Get out. Nobody likes the Jericho Cruise. Listen, I've never been on it.
I think if anybody got on that that's never been on that, that's a wild ride.
Probably. I become
They're probably singing 24/7.
Yeah. Going crazy. Hurt Syndicate come out, and they are back. They're backstage. MJF says Mark Briscoe's going to get hurt, and we find out that Jet Speed have taken the tag titles and left a note on the whiteboard for the Hurt Syndicate. And MJF said, to quote Westside, somebody's gotta, can't say that word again. And we get to one of the segments that we're most looking forward to tonight, the Talky-Talk between Mark Briscoe and MJF. How could you? Yo, Issa, you're killing me, D. How could you? We here to have a little Talky-Talk.
Talky-Talk.
And yo, this cut deep, bro, a little bit here.
It definitely did.
It was basically country guy versus city guy. A non-wrestling fan was watching with me, and that's the immediate take was like, okay, so it's the country guy and the city guy are like gonna fight each other, and I was like, kind of. It's for a battle royal thing, but they're kind of the main focuses of it, and I think this is a program for a show. Okay. Not like your big shows, but I think if you have like a Wrestle Dream, Mark Briscoe versus MJF, I think you could really do something here. And Derek, Mark Briscoe and him go back and forth. You're poor, blah, blah, blah. You're the rich kid. You don't know what you got. I'm rich. I got family. I got the Lord. I got my prayers. Mark Briscoe's telling him everything he has. And then he said, and I already know the next thing you're going to do. You're going to talk about my brother. And MJF said, no. Your brother was a great wrestler. He was this, he was that. And then he hit him with the butt. And I was like, oh, no.
Right.
Here it goes. And he made reference to something very negative, saying that Jay would say, maybe it should have been you in this spot instead of me. And then, Mark Briscoe lost it. The hands were flying. Here comes the Hurt Syndicate. They come out there, but then Jet Speed is right behind them. Beatdown comes out. And then Derek, where did our boy, Christian Cage and the Patriarchy? And why does your boy Kip look like a wolf? Like, what's going on with him lately?
Bro, I told you.
Or not a wolf. What did Rob say? Rob said a fox. That's what it was. He looked like a fox.
So
check the car fox.
What?
They came out with the chair, bro. They shattered Bobby Lashley's ankle, bro. Concerto to the ankle.
All right, bro. So Kip wearing the mask.
Play. Somebody tried to pause us. Don't you pause me.
Kip with the animal mask. My bad. Yeah. That sounds like he's into the furry stuff.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not here to judge.
No, not judging at all.
He just looks like when Rob said he looks like a fox, I'm like, I kind of see it a little bit. It's like his hair's puffy. He's out there. He's sprawling around. Good for Kip. I think Kip fits with the group. I think it works so far.
I don't like Kip, so I'm sorry.
You're hating, bro. This is hate. So MJF's getting beat up in the ring because he was talking to the wrong chicken farmer. Then you got Lashley getting his ankle shattered by the Patriarchy. MVP was getting stomped too. He's down there he's just getting stomped out. The Hurt Syndicate got jumped, bro. People are tired of this.
It's that time.
What the fox said. Chill. You're wrong. It was wild, man. It was wild. So the Hurt Syndicate took a beating. We'll talk more about the tag title match coming up, but that was the bill for that.
Hold on, bro.
This guy.
I haven't heard that song before.
There's going to be hell to pay from the Hurt Syndicate at All In. Lashley is still suited and booted, even when he gets beat down. Never even unbutton the jacket.
Someone about to catch the meanest ass whoopers. I'm sorry.
Now Shelton super kicking someone's head off in that match, bro. And they catch that running knee that I like.
Yes. Bob looks like the one guy from MGS Rising.
Yeah, D never liked Kip. He's on his fourth look, and he goes back to the librarian days.
Yeah, it's over, bro. It's time to
hang it up.
Yeah,
come on, man.
It's over.
Kip
he had his run, bro.
Nah, Kip got some promise, bro. He's a good lackey right now. Nah. I'm okay with this role. I like it.
Nah, I'm good. I'll do without him.
There's some potential there. Let's let him get in the ring and see what he's got.
Nothing.
Can't say that. We jump into the women's gauntlet. We needed to know who was getting the number 2 spot. We got Megan Bayne, we have Thekla, Queen Aminata, and Tay Melo. I want to say something here. It was a 4-way. Actions all over the place. I'm not taking notes. I did notice, though, singles promise in this match. I see singles promise with Megan Bayne, possibly in the future, and Queen Aminata. Thekla, Tay Melo, I could see them as tremendous tag team wrestlers. I don't know who you're going to pair Thekla with yet. That hasn't really unveiled itself. But if you could find the right partner, I think you could do something with that.
Well, I guess the bigger question is Thekla a heel or a face?
I say a heel.
A heel? Britt Baker.
Britt Baker and Thekla could be something. You never know. I think Britt Baker. We'll get into it when we get to the Casino Gauntlet with the surprises and such. But Megan Bayne's throwing people to the outside, to the floor. Queen Aminata looks like she almost has it won, but Megan Bayne gets the win with the Liger Bomb. Megan Bayne is the number 2 entrant into this. She'll be going up with Chris Statlander in the beginning, who was watching from the outside.
Right.
I'm okay with this.
Very okay with it. Very okay with it.
You can't be too upset. And like I said, Megan Bayne is the one they definitely see some promise in.
Mm-hmm.
Speedball was elbowing the brakes off of Shelton. Yo, chill. They're missing their Fox. Is Kit with Penelope? If so, he's winning at life. Yeah, he's still with Penelope.
I mean, that's the best thing he's got going for himself right now.
Why did Queen Aminata have to take the pin here? I think because Queen Aminata is filling in for a role that was meant for Jamie Hayter. So Tony Khan mentioned on the media call yesterday, right? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Maybe it was today. I don't remember. But he had mentioned that Aminata's been stepping up and filling in due to a few injuries in the women's division. So he gave her props. I think there's things to come for her. I'm not ready to throw in the towel yet. But someone had to take the pin here. You're not going to beat Thekla too new. And if they're going to bring out those women's tag titles that people want, you shouldn't really be pinning Tay Melo and Anna Jay in them yet. Either.
Right. No. Get your teammates together.
Yeah.
Then challenge.
Megan versus Stats going to be fun. I'm going to watch through and through. I respect the MJB. It was yesterday. Thank you. Good match. Want to see more of Thekla. Yeah. I'm okay on Thekla. Like, I don't think... Yeah. Personally, I'm kind of with what Quill said. Like, if it were me, I'm pushing Queen Aminata more than Thekla.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's just me, though. But I think Queen Aminata is on fire right now. And sometimes you got to strike while the iron's hot. But I feel like if Queen Aminata wasn't on Dynamite, she'd be in Ring of Honor right now in a prominent match.
Right.
Filling in for an injury is often rewarded in AEW. You are correct, E. I think that means they see something in you. So... we talked about that. We go backstage, Derek. Thekla and Queen Aminata just break out into a fight because they're mad. Renee's like, Thekla, you didn't win and you've been undefeated in AEW. What did you think was about to happen, Renee? And then you just hear, come on, let's go.
Right.
They're fighting. Then Mark Briscoe comes up. MJF, you son of a, we're done with the Talky-Talk. And we're going to fight. Casino going, you son of a, just barking into the camera. Missing his teeth. I love Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe is a national treasure. Protect this man at all costs, man. R.I.P. to Jay Briscoe, too.
He is a national treasure, bro.
Yo, how do you not love Mark Briscoe?
You have to. If you don't, I would legitimately say you are crazy right now.
Moving in.
Legally.
Yo, chill. Moving in to the next match. We are not legal experts here on this podcast, for the record. We have the AEW Trios champ Samoa Joe taking on Wheeler Yuta. Yo, why does Wheeler Yuta look like a dog with too much hair, bro?
Yo,
someone get this man a haircut, bro. Captain Planet is off of his rocker, bro. What is going on here?
What dog was I thinking of when I seen him come out? Oh,
yo.
my God.
Oh my goodness, dude. Yo, you're thinking of the cartoon, right? The dog that had the too much hair?
Yes.
Yo, oh my goodness, what was the dog's name? It's a cartoon character. Somebody hit me with it. It's a Looney Tunes one. Derek's Googling it right now. But Samoa Joe and Yuta, definitely probably one of my favorite matches of the night, personally, from a personal tip. I really, really enjoyed it. Kobe Jr. Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, there you
go. Yuta's shaggy dog.
Yeah, there you go.
Yo.
You. The way he came out, though, who said it on commentary? Said it looked like he was barking dog walking through the hallway.
Damn sheepdog. Yo. Samoa Joe. I know he's getting up there, but I still want to see Joe a singles run. I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna get it, T Ferg. I think that world title run was the best we were getting from Joe.
Yeah, I don't think he's going through it again.
Yeah,
I don't think his body could do it.
Eric says Hater should win the Casino Gauntlet if she's ready. I don't know. Maybe. I'll put that as a maybe. Sam Sheepdog, y'all are going crazy. So Yuta, the finish of this match, Derek saw my face for this. I love this finish. It's one of my favorite Samoa Joe finishes. He's done it before. He did it to CM Punk once. He didn't finish him, but I love it. He goes for the O'Connor roll. That's the behind into the ropes, roll him up. He's on top of him. He's got the pin, and you hear one, and then you see the hand come up, grab the hair. I don't have any hair, so pulls him down right into the coquina clutch. Yo, Wheeler Yuta tapped out so fast, bro.
Yes, he did.
He was like, I'm cooked. Yo, I'm looking forward to it. We are going to get a trios match, Derek. It hasn't been made official yet, but we're going to get for the titles. The Ops versus Death Riders want their belts back, they said.
I guess. I don't know how I feel about it, but
we got to get Joe and Shibata in them.
Yeah, but it's a trios match.
I'm going to make a prediction now. I think Hook comes back, and I think Hook costs them the title.
Think so?
Yeah. I have that feeling.
Oh, yeah, because he was definitely...
he showed up to help them at the last show.
Right, and then he was pissed.
He didn't stay. So...
Yeah, so that definitely could happen.
But if he gets a haircut, he'll be droopy. Yo, chill. I wish NBC Universal will let Joe use his sweet tooth gear for Saturday. Maybe they will. They got friends. I don't think that will happen. He's what I like to call in baseball terms, the 5-tool player.
There you go, 5-tool player.
That's Anthony Bowens, good sir.
Yes.
Anthony Bowens is the 5-tool player in AEW. But yeah, Joe did good here. And then, post-match beatdown happens. But this was all leading to Powerhouse, Hobbs, and Shibata come out. Because guess where we are? It's time for the main event. We were here. I don't know the collision card, by the way. Matt Lopez, if you know it, I know that I could trust you. Let me know what all the matches are for it. I know I have one graphic for it, but there's probably a bunch. John Moxley, Young Bucks, and Claudio Castagnoli taking on Hangman Adam Page, Will Ospreay, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Shibata. My dude. We're going to look at the notes that my good friend Rob took for me during this match because I was struggling. Pure chaos in this one.
Chaos.
Ospreay and Hangman isolated, double powerbomb to Hobbs through a table, Bulldog choke to Shibata for the ref stoppage. After the match, though, this is when the real BS kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe Kidd and Wheeler Yuta joins for the fracas with the chain, and then they pull out the plastic bags, but then Swerve pops up, and remember that limo we were talking about? It gets destroyed.
Destroyed to the fullest.
Good job, Swerve.
Yes.
Because that limo was ugly.
Menace to society.
Joe evens the odds and comes out as the Bucks go out to the limo. Swerve says, whose house? And laughs and throws up the middle finger. Swerve looked like a real... All right, had to make sure. He basically runs out. Dude, he swerve stomped the Bucks in the parking lot too. Hangman lines up a buckshot lariat, but Claudio cuts him off and eats shit for it. Face off between Hangman. He gets the chain, and then Marina makes the save for her team, and everybody powders.
Yep, that's it. We are out. I gotta hit that what do you call it? Arpeggio.
Yeah, they were wilding. Thank you, E, for putting up the socials. Make sure you rock with us as well in our lovely Discordy.
Yes.
More and more people are joining in. Telling you through. We got people posting articles. I want more conversation in the Discord. Start up threads, things you're thinking about. Keep it peaceful, please.
Yes.
For the love of everything.
Please keep it peaceful.
I'm trying to see if I can find stuff here for Collision. Let me see if we got some matches that were made here. Yo, chills. These people wilding out. So we do have FTR and the Patriarchy, like I said, versus the Outrunners and Jet Speed. I'm looking. Come on, man. They got that picture popping up mad times. If not, it's all good, man.
Yes.
Hangman looked back at Swerve and Ospreay at the end, foreshadowing for what's to come. Could be T-Ferg. I think so. I think so for sure. Also on Collision, we're getting Mystico, and this is going to be tomorrow night at 8. Mystico versus the Beast Mortos.
The Beast.
It's all because of Mercedes.
No.
Shut it up. Beast Mortos is that dude. All right.
I'm overhearing it. Beast Mortos can wrestle. Okay.
And I got to hear Mystico's theme. I'm going to have YouTube Spanish ads for a week, but I don't care. Mystico's theme is a banger. Yes. And as E said, make sure you help us hit the like button on that video.
Hit it.
Yeah. We would appreciate that.
Subscribe.
Derek, Friday, man. Me and Rob, we're going to be talking a little Ring of Honor Friday night, man. Supercard of Honor. We got some matches. Let's run through these puppies real quick and
yes, sir. Let's get it.
We'll get some of Derek's thoughts here. Where are the matches that I had uploaded onto this? Now I'm upset. Let's start here. We got the Pure Championship, Derek. It is your good friend of mine, your boy, Lee Moriarty, taking on Blue Panther. Not old Blue Panther as well. He's going to be coming in there. You see that arm hair, bro?
Yeah.
You see them hands? Them hands look like they didn't rub bricks together and concrete and did the LeBron James style entrance with them. So,
oh man, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Although I do agree, like, ooh,
let it rock, man.
Yeah. If that's what it's gonna be, let it happen.
But on the real though, I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh yeah, this matchup is definitely gonna be good.
I got Lee Moriarty in this one just because Blue Panther beat him in Mexico. What are you thinking though for this? Come on now, make a choice to stick with it, kid.
Who
King me
in that match? Was that Bun B?
Bun B?
I was just joking.
No. From Texas, baby.
Texas. I don't know. You got me on this one, bro.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. You had to come back to me on that one. That was a tricky one for me. That was a tricky one because I feel one way, but then I feel another way.
Tell me how you're feeling. Come on, man. You got to go with Lee Moriarty, bro. Why take the belt off of the young guy?
I mean, we live in an era of passing the belt along the way.
Yeah, you live in that era. I live in the era of Lee Moriarty, Shane Taylor Productions, promotions.
Listen, I mean, I get it, bro, but we live in that area where it's like, all right, you lose the title, all right, I'm gonna get it back in like a week. But I will agree with you. I think Lee's got this one.
Yo, who called my man Beast Mone? Stop it. Who will debut at All In? Those forearms, Blue Panther, I'm telling you. Tiger Style retains, Lee retains. Everyone's saying Lee retains. Come on, Derek. Fall into peer pressure.
I guess.
Also on the card, Derek, we get Nick Wayne taking on Teton. Please don't insult his mask like Sean did.
Right.
I got Nick Wayne winning this still.
Yeah, no. No disrespect to Teton, but there's a story behind this belt here. So I need my boy Nick Wayne to hold on to this.
Lucy could tell the story too.
It definitely can. But I think we have to get to a certain point where he does lose it, and I don't think we're at that point.
I respect it. Let me see here. Lee retains. Watch 4-Hour Dynamite and Collision. The Bucks haven't talked to Hangman about helping them. Have they moved on from that? It was addressed before where Hangman said that he wanted them to stay out of his business. So are they cool? We would like to think not, but what do we know? We'll have to see what happens. T-Ferg forgot to shout out Scorpio Sky here. It over 600 days since he was in action. Yeah, Sky is back. Quill says Nick Wayne retains. Let's get into some tag team action. Your boys, the Sons of Texas, Sammy Guevara and Dustin Rhodes going up against the Infantry. Do the Infantry do it? Do they finally take those belts away from the young Texas boys?
No.
Wow.
No. No. I can't bring myself to say that they will. I just can't.
They might though. Never say never, my friend.
This is true. This is very true.
I'm going with Dustin and Sammy as well. But never say never. I could see even the Von Erichs coming out to help them, making the save.
Right.
Because Dustin is the Ring of Honor Trios champs with them. So, hey.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Make a choice. Wait, come on, Derek. I gotta clip these. You leaving all this time in between here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like they'll retain, bro. I think they're retaining. I'm sorry.
Okay. Does Athena's reign finally end? She's longest reigning champion in Ring of Honor history now. I think 800, 900 days.
Oh, geez.
I don't know. It's up there. She's defending the Ring of Honor World Championship or Women's World Championship here against Thunder Rosa.
I'm gonna say she loses it.
They're both from Texas, so they're gonna hold it down, I think.
I'm gonna say she's gonna lose the belt because she has a bigger story.
Okay.
She has a bigger story with why am I drawing?
Mercedes?
Yes.
She could. I think she easily could become someone who is the TBS champion after Mercedes loses it.
Yes.
I don't know if she's going to be champ for as long, but she definitely could get in that mix.
Yes.
I'm going back to the comments real quick here. Matt says, I say, and new tag champs. MJB says he's got him retaining. Thunder Rosa wins, and Athena wins the women's casino gauntlet. The Texas boys can't lose in Texas.
Yeah.
Put them titles on the Infantry and let them get their proper comeuppance. That would be some real heel heat being in Texas. But if Dustin and Sammy retains, it makes sense. Yeah, you're in a can't lose, I feel, with that. Yeah. Main event, I'm assuming Bandito versus Konosuke Takeshita. These two have been putting on bangers all year. If you ask me, like, first 6 months, who have been like the top tier players representing All Elite Wrestling, Konosuke Takeshita and Bandito. Do we get a new Ring of Honor champ? Do you go with Konosuke here, or do you stick with Bandito, who has been doing good?
I'm gonna say you stick with Bandito, just because of the track record that he has now lately. Not to say that his track record wasn't good in the beginning, but it has been.
It was the injuries derailed him.
Yeah, but I think this would be too premature to take this off of him.
Yeah, I'm going with Bandito retains as well in this one.
Yeah.
For those who haven't seen. So we've made our moves. We've that's Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor. Make sure to join us on Friday to come talk about that. Probably be around 11. Whenever the show ends, me and Rob will come up and just go live. Like I said, I don't know if it'll be like super long. It might only be like 30 minutes, but we'll come up here. We'll talk some Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor.
AEW, man, don't forget to come party. They have a Texas tailgate happening 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Texas time. See your favorite stars, win some cool prizes. Like I said, I like that they're turning this into like their WrestleMania. This is a big thing, and they got a lot happening here. Right. Saturday, man, it's going down, Derek. Globe Life Field, home of your Texas Rangers.
Texas Rangers, home of Jacob DeGraw.
I don't know why that tickled me, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun in this one. I'm just gonna pick matches, and we're gonna have to just jump around.
Let's get it.
We're here, Derek. Think about this. First All In a couple years ago, Derek. This match was in the pre-show. It was Aussie Open versus Kangaroo kicking MJF and Adam Cole, and now they're battling for the TNT Championship, all in Texas. Does Adam Cole retain? I don't know here. I don't think he has a chance. I think
Adam Cole loses.
Me too. Kyle Fletcher's that boy right now. Bro.
Yeah. Kyle Fletcher deserves a title right now. I feel like just what he's done in like the last few months.
Yeah,
in such a short amount of time.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I got to go back to Ring of Honor for 0.2 seconds.
Ooh.
Red Velvet. Tony Khan announced Red Velvet is injured, and there will an interim Ring of Honor Women's TV champion will be crowned at ROH Supercard of Honor. We wish her a speedy recovery.
Get well.
Thank you, Fightful, for the graphic. But yes, so there will be another women's match added to the Ring of Honor card. We will update that as we can.
Yes, get well.
We agree on that. Tag titles, Derek. The Hurt Syndicate defend against the Patriarchy and Jet Speed.
Oh, boy.
And we have breaking news. All In has crossed in 22,257 tickets sold. Nice.
Oh boy.
You going with the father and son of the Patriarchy? Do you go with?
I'm going with the Patriarchy.
Really?
Yes. Only because Jet Speed and the Syndicate have a short amount of history with each other, but enough to say, like, all right, I'm gonna screw you over. And it's not like intentional. I think it's just gonna be something that happens, and then the distraction is gonna be there, and then the Patriarchy is gonna take over.
All right. Can I fantasy book here for a second?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go for you guys. Here's what I think is gonna go down. We know Christian has to get back and reunite with Copeland.
Yes.
That's the end game. But Christian, apparently, it was supposed to happen here, but Christian said, I got to finish the story with Nick Wayne first. Like, I promised this kid, let me finish this out.
Yes.
Hurt Syndicate. Bobby just got a beat down. They don't need the titles, and they don't want to pin them, it seems like, either. So now you can avoid that in this situation.
Right.
Jet Speed can get the pen on Christian or Nick Wayne, and that can cause issues between them. Hurt Syndicate could lose the titles without it. And then I think T. Ferg mentioned it earlier, like we can rebuild the tag division here.
You can.
And now here's what you do. Christian said, like Nick Wayne said, and he's like, you know what? On Dynamite, and this is the Dynamite after, he could say, I want you to take my last name. I want you to become Nicolas Cage, pun intended. And when he says that, he goes out there, he's like, I got you papers.
All right. If you don't know what that's from, that's Gone in 60 Seconds.
Well, they're gone in 60 seconds. But when they go through it, bro, he's gonna say, I want you to become Nick Cage. I want you to be my son. And right when he thinks he's gonna do it, you could have Nick Wayne stab him with a pen. You can have him choke him with a belt, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter at that point. They turn on Christian and Christian's gotta get beat, bro, like bloodied. Bad, where he needs help, and FTR can help.
They can,
because remember, I owed you a favor. Well, Nick Wayne negotiated the favor and said, "Yo, he wasn't going to do what he said he was going to do, so beat him down."
Right.
FTR beat down Christian. Now, who's he got to come back with? And we're off to the races and All Out. We get the match. Edge and Christian reunite to take on FTR.
I think the go home the go home run is Edge and Cope. I mean Christian and Cope.
That's it, bro.
That is the go home run that will be had with the tag team titles. They are going to run the gauntlet as their final farewell.
Yeah.
Forget the heavyweight title. That's done. This is their moment because they wanted to tag with each other and retire that way. This will be that moment.
T-Ferg said Fletcher wins, Cole returns to WWE. I love Red Velvet. I think the Syndicate retains. If not, then the Patriarchy. Yeah, I'm going with Jet Speed, man. And Derek said he was taking the Patriarchy. I was hoping Cedric shows up, but I hear he's in TNA. That is true. Thank you. Christian and Cope will be what the Hardys should have been in AEW. The Hardys would have been that if they didn't have the mishap.
Yes.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to debate which match to talk about next. Let's get to the women's casino gauntlet, Derek. Who do we like in this one? I think Athena shows up. You got to have Athena and Thunder Rosa in this.
Yes. Yeah, they definitely have to be there. This one's tough, man.
I'm with Matt. I know a lot of people are saying like Statlander or Willow's going to win this. I am taking for a future women's title match. Doesn't say any time, by the way. So I don't know if they're going to do the same rules as last year or what, but I believe Athena wins this, and this is how you get Athena out of Ring of Honor.
Yeah, well, okay. You know what? I can go with that. I can go with that because I think Athena has been down in Ring of Honor for
Years now.
Yeah, good enough time. She's had that title for good enough time. Well beyond the time. So I think it's time for her to graduate out of that and come see us on the main stage.
Yes. T-Ferg said FTR, Bucks, Cope, and Christian. I think that could be next year's tag title match.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
In a, I don't know what they'll call it, but it'll be like a tables, ladders, and chairs match would be my guess. One last time to end it. But I don't, that's if Edge and Christian want to do it. If they're not feeling it, then don't do that. But you could have them drop the belts there and then we're done. We're out.
Yeah.
Great career for these guys. Going into the men's casino gauntlet, Derek. Any surprises? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, let's go back to the women's for 2 seconds. Any surprises you see coming in here? I'm hoping Hayter can return.
You know what? If any surprise comes along, I would say Hayter.
Persephone, maybe.
Ooh, yes.
TJPW's in the house that weekend. Maybe call a couple people in from that. No, I'm saying you can have many people in this.
I'm good with Persephone.
This is bias right here.
I'm good with
I want y'all to see this man's face.
I'm good with Persephone.
You see how serious I'm looking, right?
I'm good with Persephone.
You see how he's smiling when he says their name?
Yes.
Bias.
It is. 100% bias. If Persephone ain't there, then everybody else can show up.
At least
but if she is there, that's it. You don't need
someone said Maki Ito, Shotzi, Alex Windsor.
Who said Maki Ito?
Matt Lopez actually wrote it to stay.
Matt, come on,
but she'll be there though. She'll be around.
Come on, bro. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that.
He was just naming surprises that'll be in the area.
Bro.
Shotzi will be there too for GCW.
I'd rather have Shotzi than Maki Ito.
I don't know if they're gonna allow Shotzi. Remember what Jericho said?
I get it.
But she was talking that mess when that pad showed up. Remember that? He was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that."
I get it, but I'm not. I don't want Maki Ito. I'm sorry.
You hating, bro?
I can't.
Gail Kim or a big indie star? Maybe they could bust it out. Like I said, I'm all for it. Throw some surprises in there. I said that to tweet Derek. Yo, terrible. Men's casino gauntlet. Like I said, we know we got MJF, Mark Briscoe, Mystico, and Ricochet. Last year, this is where we got the return of Nigel McGuinness. Maybe we get some interesting people. Maybe Wardlow shows back up. I'm just throwing some names out there. Scorpio Sky, maybe.
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't know. Who else has been missing out of all these people? Matt Cardona. Yeah, it could be one B-boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, ready. I like this one. Who's your pick to win this? Who gets the next world title shot that they have it and they got to just call their shot for it? Guaranteed world title shot, it says. I picked the safe pick. I went MJF. He's the safest pick.
Yeah. I just didn't want to go that way, but I agree. He is the safest pick right now.
Gotta be. Or Mystico cost him.
Yeah.
Because I think Mystico, MJF's got a lot of beef with people in this match. He might get jumped.
This is true.
Keith Lee. Yeah, I forgot about Keith Lee. He'd be a good surprise. He just said he's been ready, so call him up. Kingston, Eddie Kingston. Whoa. I wouldn't mind if he won. He's my backup winner.
I wouldn't mind it either.
What if Jericho shows up? Someone said.
Ooh.
Could happen.
A refreshed Jericho?
Yeah.
I could see that.
Shout out to my guy Malik. Narcolepsy Boy's in the house. He said he thinks it's going to be Darby.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
He's got beef. Yo, you cannot play around though with Hangman losing if you got Darby doing this. Nah, don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Imagine Wardlow returns to help MJF. That'd be crazy. Eddie Kingston will help Hangman. Could be. I'd love to see Eddie Kingston in the mix though, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. It would be nice. Oh, God, man.
I'm sticking with MJF. Like it's too safe of a pick. I gotta go.
It is. I think it's hard to argue
And he's got history with them too. He was talking
Yeah.
mess to Hangman, Ospreay, all of them.
Yeah, I think it's hard to argue that it shouldn't be MJF, but it should be.
All right. I'm about to put up. Now we're getting to the hard matches, Derek.
Yeah.
All right. Young Bucks versus Swerve and Will Ospreay.
Swerve and
one.
Ospreay.
No, hold on here, bro. I know what you want to have happen, but listen. Young Bucks EVP titles are on the line. If Swerve and Will Ospreay lose, they cannot challenge for the world title for a year. Now, hear me out. Let's say they lose.
Okay.
You have that new unified championship that Omega and them are fighting for. They could be right in that mix. That also gives them a reason to not like each other. Now, when you're thinking of this, you got to play into some other factors. If Hangman wins, Swerve can't wrestle him because he's the champ. So that keeps them apart from each other. It could work. But at the same time, you could get the stink off the Bucks with the EVP stuff. This has gone on for far too long. You could do that here as well. But it depends on where you want to go and what's the story. You still go with Swerve and Ospreay?
Damn it. You made a compelling point there.
Well, I could be wrong, though. I could be totally wrong. They're like, nah, Bucks, you're done. That way you can't abuse power on screen anymore.
But their stakes were if they lose, they get their head shaved, right?
No. EVP power taken over.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that.
MJF and Mystico.
Yeah, there you go. Only way that happens is if there's a loophole somewhere.
Malik said Young Bucks take this L. I don't know, bro. I'm not so. You could tell a longer story if you play right, but here's the part that scares me. Who's fighting Hangman then for like the next year or a few months? But I could see it where you take him out and then Ospreay gets the title shot next year when they return to England. And that's Ospreay's big crowning moment finally.
Yes.
Like he waited years for it. Bro.
Yeah.
There's a creative way they could keep Swerve and Ospreay busy for a year with the unified or even a tag title run. Maybe it unites them.
Yeah.
Like I said, you got time and nothing but time in between. Figure it out and do something with it. But I am going to say I'm going to take the Bucks now. At first, I had Ospreay and Swerve. I think the Bucks beat them to add some doom. I'm gonna go with the Bucks winning.
Damn it. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna go with the Bucks too.
See,
because you make a very good point here. You definitely could tell a longer story with them in the unified title or the tag team titles.
It's right there for you.
Yes.
Now,
because they are a great tag team.
First time on U.S. soil, Derek. Kazuchika Okada, Kenny Omega. Honestly, this is one of those ones. It don't matter who you pick.
This is that
Kenny is the AEW guy.
Yeah.
But bro, there's a lot of baby faces and like happy endings. That's why I'm also looking at the Bucks like, oh, maybe the Bucks could win. Okada is the first unified champ. Okada's been that boy, man. He really hasn't taken too many losses. He lost to Kyle Fletcher, and I think that might be it. And Danielson tapped him out when he was with New Japan, but other than that, he really hasn't lost. They had protected Okada.
They did. Or they have. Ooh, this one's tough.
I think I picked Kenny. I think I went with Kenny just to say it, but I wouldn't be mad. Either way, I'm not going to be mad. I just want a great match.
You know what? I think this is a match for me that's going to be indifferent. Because I feel like I can go either way with this.
Who you rolling with? Picture me rolling.
Okay.
This boy's stressing. Wait till we get to the next match. He really gonna be stressing.
I definitely am. I'm gonna say Kenny wins.
All right, we both said Kenny.
Yes, I'm gonna go with Kenny.
All right. Like I said, if I hear that Rainmaker, don't come for me. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, good. I'm happy he won too.
Right.
I need them just to deliver.
Yes.
And I'm going in with tempered expectations. I'm not expecting them to be 2018 Omega and them like, nah, bro.
No, I expect this to be like the first 5-10 minutes of this match, we're working right now.
Right. Match of the weekend, by the way. yeah, right, Malik. Like, yeah, it's just right there. By the way, check out Malik No Name Podcast. I think I'm going to be doing his show on Sunday if he's still willing to have me, 5 p.m. I will try to be on there. Hopefully, I'm sure we'll be talking some of the other weekend shows, Evolution, All In, all that good stuff. So we'll have some good fun with it, man. For those that watch their Wrestle Kingdom history, this is Jocelyn, correct. Hub wants a new title name. I think that belt's gonna have to get a new name eventually.
Yeah,
Unified Championship, whatever. I get why he called it that too, though, because the lineages are both gonna carry on. So basically, whoever wins that Unified Championship, your name's gonna go on both columns because the belts are still existing. It's no different than what they did with Roman Reigns and the Universal title and the WWE title.
Right.
Cool it, people. Some people were like, what do you mean? So there's gonna be 3 belts? No one said that. The first person will probably carry all 3, but you don't need to. It's like a triple crown.
Yeah,
relax.
Yeah, eventually they're just gonna merge them together.
Yeah, and then one day they're gonna say get rid of that.
Right.
So calm it down. We get the women's match. Yo, come on, D. This one's 50-50. This is a toss-up. I got my prediction ready though. You got Timeless Toni Storm, Mercedes Mone. Does Mone do it? Or do you go with Timeless Toni Storm?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with the theory that I had way back. That Mone wins the title, but after she wins the title, shortly after she wins the title, things start to unravel.
This could be the match that starts the unraveling. That's my theory.
It could be, yeah.
So you're saying Mone's your pick to win?
As much as I don't want Toni to lose it, I am saying Mone is.
I think Toni wins.
You think so?
I think Toni wins.
Either way, if Mone wins or if Toni wins, I agree with you. This is the match that will be Mone's unraveling point.
Let's see here. New Japan style. I hope so. That's what I tell them to do. I want you guys to you're in the Tokyo Dome. You ain't in Texas right now. Get out there and do what you do.
Yeah, I say that this go ahead.
Malik says this is very 50-50. I think Toni wants Mercedes to be the face of the division. Mercedes is going to have 7 titles. I don't know. Toni Storm wins. She can't lose all 3. She can't lose 3 all-in women's title matches in a row. I agree.
That is true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Either way, I definitely feel this is the match that will begin the unraveling of Mone.
Yeah. Kyra just come up with a new name, the AEW Triple Crown Champion. You could do that.
That's way better. I like that.
Yeah. I don't know. People own these belt names though, so like it's very weird. Like I said, the Intercontinental title was there, but I love the name International title. Maybe they could call it the AEW Global title and just keep it the same look. Just change the top, what the name of it says. I like the look of the belt.
Yeah, the look of the belt is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can change it to something simple that's not going to be complicated.
Yeah. Main event time. AEW World Championship match, the John Moxley, Hangman Page. Now look, I'm rocking with Hangman at this point. That's my prediction. Do they have the cojones, we'll say, to put the belt on Moxley? I could see them wanting to do it like a 20% chance. I'm 70-30 on this, I'll say.
Okay.
30 Moxley, 70 Hangman. But if you do this,
there's a bigger story.
You could. Well, here's the thing. It's either Hangman or Darby at this point. These are the only 2 people who could take the belt. Yes. Darby, you could tell the story without the title. Darby could interfere here and be like, yo, Moxley, we got beef. You threw me downstairs, and then that's the feud for the next couple months. It's there. Like, when we go to All Out, that could be one of the matches.
Yeah. Yeah. If Moxley wins.
Intestinal fortitude. Thank you, Foley. That means guts.
Right.
Hangman wins with the help of the Avengers.
There you go.
That's what this match is going to be.
Yeah. But if it goes Moxley's way, it's something that I could sit here and say that I'm almost 100% sure the story behind this is way bigger
It could be, or like I said, they can't get a title shot for a year. What's to say Swerve Will keeps his promise? I think Swerve Strickland in the end. You could have Kingston, Darby, whomever come out and save the day. Darby should get a big spot. Like, you know who the people are who should get a big spot. End of the day, Swerve Strickland is going to be the reason Hangman wins. Swerve saves the day, and they have that look. And the look could be, you owe me one. I'll see you in a year. All in next year, it could be a triple threat main event. Hangman, Will Ospreay, Swerve, Goosebumps. Yeah. And that could be your match. Swerve cost Hangman. Now, if you're going to go with Moxley winning, I think this is the only acceptable way to do it, that Swerve cost Hangman in the match. And they're like, oh, dang. But then if that happens, Darby better come out with that briefcase, like Malik said. He better come out and be like, yep, cashing in, baby. Right away. And Darby leaves as the champ. But I think you go with Hangman, man.
Yeah, I think you got to go with Hangman. And then, yeah.
Darby's story is he never beat Moxley. Like, it's right there.
That's why, that's why I'm saying, like, the storyline is bigger for Moxley, because you got to have that. But then I think there's something added on to the group. I think the group expands.
Yeah, Hangman did cost Swerve the title at All In last year. Foreshadowing, maybe. Perhaps. But listen, we're going to get you guys out of here. It's late. We're going to be doing mad shows this weekend. Like, you'll catch me on everything. Like I said, make sure you guys check out Malik. Subscribe to Sean. We're going to be talking 4 Horsewomen on Friday. We got, what did I say? Ring of Honor on Friday. We got All In on Saturday. I'm going to be on No Name Podcast with Malik on Sunday. We're here. Clash of the Podcast Monday with Sean. And then me and Derek will be back next Wednesday to talk the fallout from All In Texas.
Oh, that one's going to be. Whew, I might have my own notes for that one.
Yeah. So sit back, relax, and let us take care of you guys. We appreciate everyone who comes in here. Like I said, remember to rock with the people who've been rocking with you when it comes to AEW stuff. Always show love, man. And we appreciate you guys.
Yes.
For myself and the man they call Derek, we are out. We will see you guys for All In Texas. And don't forget to check out the other shows that we have lined up.